Jana Duggar's marriage crisis. Is this the end of the road? Welcome to Royal Gossip USA 2.4. I'm Jeva, bringing you the latest celebrity news and juicy gossip from Hollywood and beyond. Stay tuned for all the insider details. The Duggar family has always been in the spotlight, but now it's Jana Duggar at the center of a shocking storm that could change everything. Known for her responsible and calm nature, Jana has always been the rock of her family, but what happens when even the strongest foundations start to crack? Recently, reports have surfaced that Jana made the shocking decision to leave her home, following a dramatic misunderstanding with her husband. Is this a temporary bump, or could it be the beginning of the end for Jana's marriage? For years, Jana's love life has been a topic of curiosity, with fans wondering why she remained unmarried while her siblings settled down. Now, with rumors swirling about a potential crisis in her relationship, the world is watching to see if she will fight for her marriage or walk away. Could this misunderstanding lead to a divorce, or will love and faith pull her through? In this exclusive breakdown, we dive deep into Jana's tumultuous journey. What does this mean for the Duggar family, and what will Jana's decision mean for her future? This story is unfolding fast, and trust us, you won't want to miss a single moment. Stay tuned as we explore every twist and turn in this emotional roller coaster. The drama is real, and the stakes have never been higher. Jana Duggar, known for being the responsible and calm figure within the Duggar family, is currently at the center of a storm that has left many questioning the future of her marriage. Recently, reports have surfaced that Jana made the unexpected decision to leave her home, following what is being described as a misunderstanding with her husband. This shocking turn of events has sent ripples through the Duggar fan base, leaving them to wonder, is this the beginning of the end for Jana's marriage? Or can love and faith pull her through the storm? With the Duggar family's every move closely watched by millions, this unfolding story is one that everyone is anxiously waiting to hear more about. Will Jana be able to mend her relationship, or is there more to this story than meets the eye? Stay with us as we dive deeper into this emotional and unpredictable chapter of Jana Duggar's life. You won't want to miss a moment of this. Jana Duggar, a member of the infamous Duggar family, has long been the subject of public interest due to her distinct lifestyle choices and her position within the well-known family. Recently, rumors and speculations have been circulating about her marital life, especially surrounding her potential relationship with a man who, it seems, she may have misunderstood. The questions on everyone's mind include whether this misunderstanding will lead to a divorce or if there is still hope for the marriage. For those familiar with Jana Duggar, she is the eldest daughter of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, known for their large family featured on the reality show 19 Kids and Counting and later Counting On. From an early age, Jana became an integral part of the Duggar family dynamics, known for helping raise her younger siblings and taking on the role of the family's caregiver. Due to this, she has often been under the public's watchful eye, with many speculating about her love life, especially since she has never been married, unlike many of her younger siblings. While it may seem like Jana has had plenty of suitors and potential relationships, she has remained unmarried, which has led to much speculation. Her decision not to settle down like her siblings has intrigued fans and critics alike. Some wonder if she was simply biding her time, waiting for the right person, while others speculate that there may be other personal reasons behind her single status. The recent news about Jana's situation brings a new layer of complexity to her story. The rumors suggest that Jana might have left her house due to some sort of misunderstanding or miscommunication with her supposed husband. As with any situation involving public figures, the details are vague and uncertain, but the media has been quick to report on every twist and turn, adding fuel to the fire of speculation. The Duggars have always prided themselves on their strong family values, which often center around faith, commitment, and traditional gender roles. These values, however, have often clashed with modern perspectives on relationships and independence. Jana, in particular, has had to contend with the expectations of her family and her followers. Her desire for independence and personal fulfillment has been a topic of much discussion, with some fans wondering whether she would ever choose to live life on her own terms outside of the shadows of her family's public persona. The question arises, if Jana Duggar misunderstood her husband, is that a sign that their marriage might be in trouble? And will this misunderstanding ultimately lead to a divorce? Although divorce is often considered a taboo subject in conservative circles like the Duggar families, it is not out of the question. Jana, as an adult woman, has the right to make her own decisions about her relationship, just as anyone does. Her feelings and needs must be addressed, and if there are irreconcilable differences or emotional distress, divorce could indeed become a possibility. However, there is also the chance that this misunderstanding can be worked through. Couples, regardless of their public image, face challenges in their relationships. They too go through the process of communication, misunderstandings, and reconciliations. It is also worth noting that Jana Duggar's approach to relationships has been shaped by a conservative, religious upbringing that emphasizes commitment and the sanctity of marriage. This could suggest that despite any issues she may be facing, Jana might be inclined to work through these difficulties rather than make a decision as drastic as divorce. Jana's public persona and family dynamics cannot be overlooked when considering the implications of this situation. The Duggar family, as seen in their television appearances, has always displayed a certain level of privacy and secrecy surrounding personal matters. However, the nature of reality television has led to an increased level of scrutiny, and this story is no different. Public interest in Jana's life, particularly in terms of relationships and family matters, has led to much speculation and assumptions. Some fans argue that they do not have the full story and that jumping to conclusions based on media reports is unwise. Adding another layer to this, it is important to acknowledge the broader societal context in which this situation is unfolding. The Duggar family has often been associated with certain traditional values, particularly around marriage and gender roles. For many who grew up watching the Duggars on television, it can be difficult to accept that Jana may not fit neatly into the mold that was expected of her. Her independence and desire for a different path could represent a challenge to the Duggar family's image, which is based on traditional ideals. Despite all the uncertainty, it's important to remember that Jana Duggar is an individual with her own life, experiences, and desires. While her personal life has been shaped by her family's expectations, she is still capable of making her own choices and finding happiness in her own way. Whether that involves staying in her marriage or ultimately seeking a divorce, the choice is ultimately hers to make. Divorce, though often seen as a taboo in conservative Christian circles, is not uncommon in society at large. Many marriages, regardless of background or belief system, encounter difficulties that can lead to separation. What is important to note is that the decision to divorce or stay married should be made based on personal happiness and emotional well-being. In Jana's case, if the misunderstanding with her supposed husband is severe enough, it may lead to a realization that their relationship is no longer healthy or fulfilling. Of course, this is all speculative, as there is very little concrete information available to the public. The Duggar family, especially Jana, has a history of maintaining their privacy, and so it is likely that the true nature of their relationship and any potential struggles will remain a mystery to fans. However, one thing remains clear: the expectations placed on Jana, and indeed on all of the Duggar children, are immense, and the pressures they face to live up to public and familial ideals are significant. In the coming months, we may learn more about the situation between Jana Duggar and her supposed husband. Will they be able to reconcile, or will they choose to part ways? The answer is unknown, but it is certain that whatever decision they make will affect not only their lives, but the lives of their family members and fans who have followed their story over the years. Divorce, if it happens, would mark a significant change for the Duggar family, who have long maintained a public image of unity and traditional family values. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for the next video. Take care.